You have the course? Oh, wonderful. Oh, this will be a social event of the season. So exciting. My friend and I are very close. We're practically sisters, you know. Of course. Thank you ever so much. Shall I tell you my little secret? Well, since you've been so very helpful, I'm going to use them when it's time to throw the rose petals. It will be quite the flower storm, to be sure. Force too many, are you sure? Oh, well, I suppose I should try it beforehand once. Perhaps on my own estate. It is the social event of the season. What else needs doing at Gridania? About to return to Gridania. The Botanist Guild.
Fear my botany powers. They are great and terrible.
I trust you know now where alligator pears are to be found in nature. Please hurry, Pieter. It would not do to keep our client waiting.
Alligator pears as requested.
15 alligator pears, and just in the nick of time. Oh, you've spared us Mayonne's wrath. Lest you misunderstand, Mayonne is a reasonable woman, ordinarily. It is just that much rests on the fruit's availability. Alligator pears are to form the centerpiece of a new dish of hers, you see, a hearty salad, in which she's been promoting feverishly to adventurers far and wide. Mayonne would not have been best pleased to have her plans gone awry, but owing to your efforts, she can keep her promise, and we are on good reputation. My profoundest thanks, Pieter. I trust you have learned a valuable lesson from this episode, namely, that we must not take nature's bounty for granted. As I taught you when we first came to us, nature is an unsentimental creature. She may provide for our every need today, only to take it away on the morrow. Those who would walk the path of botany must come to terms with this fact, and the sooner the better. For should your labors prove fruitless, and they frequently shall, no amount of brooding will avail you. In such times one must remember, it is all for seeming cruelty, nature is not our enemy. She simply is. If you would become intimate with her and partake of her bounty, you must learn to accept her unconditionally. Unconditionally.
Let's go Velveteen Gloves. Fafusha's in need of an adventurer's helping hand.
Oh, Pieter, you couldn't have come at a better time. My dear old friend of mine has found herself in a predicament. and is in dire need of a botanist's aid. Normally, I would not trouble you with a request of such a personal nature. This task, however, would serve you nicely in your training. A contingent of the gods' quiver has just returned victorious from a hard-fought battle in the Ixal, and my culinarian friend Yanni has been tasked with overseeing a feast befitting the occasion. Unfortunately, she is suffering from untimely shortage of a key ingredient. I would ask you to harvest 20 laurel leaves, which can be found amidst a lush vegetation in the northeast of Didlalimago in southeast Thailand. Then bring them to me for inspection.
Alright. I know she just said where those are found. Broken water in southern Thailand. Serpent's tongue, tangle, and run bush. Something at Camp Dragonhead, so I want to get that done as easy as I can. As far as Father Survivor's Fury, highest rated possible. Eyes have it, highest rating possible. Take the eyes, highest rating possible. Okay. Back, are you? Took your time, too. Hope that means something good for my Sorellum. Well, now, this is good news. And what is this? A gift from the tight-fisted Syndicate. And a handsome one at that. I'll have to forgive the wretch. The fury might take me. Quite a tangled skein you've unwound here, and well loosed, too. Thank you for your trouble. And just you see, those ballasts will save your hide someday. Alright. We're now at level 47. Hooray!
So there's 3 graves for Altelicant. Cool music, bro. I would think a unicorn would be naturally suited to snowy weather. On Vale. This looks frightening. Hail, adventurer. Wait, do not tell me. Dedrick sent you. Tell me this, adventurer. Do you know how the Arum Vale earned its most enticing name? Well, allow me to enlighten you. The cave is rich with sulfur and mithril ore, which through reactions with the groundwater combine to exude golden-hued flames, or fumes. It's a beautiful sight, that is, until you realize the damn death clouds are burning your chest from within. If you still wish to take your life in your hands, I'll not be the one that stops you. Just do try not to get killed. I've dragged enough corpses out of the Vale to last me a lifetime. Quest complete. The Arum Vale is now accessible. Duty Finder is now updated with a new regular duty. This is not one I have to do, so this is one we will do later, maybe, if at all. Okay, this can be returned to inventory, as can this. Hold on to that. He's having a good time. Nighthawk visor. That's kind of awesome, actually. That could be returned to inventory. That's a lot of that for now. Yeah, later maybe. No more Dona. That's something I probably need to do. I think that's where all of these Toa-Kant stuff is going to be. We will bring the bird when we need the bird. Nothing realm. More Dona. Bataillon? The Bataillon would like you to help her teach a lesson. Woe betide any wavekin that stands between scholar and her research. The Crystal Tower is more than my chosen field. It is a passion that a structure of such magnitude could appear overnight on the heels of a calamity. In the 5 years since, its mysteries have resisted my patient courtship. But I will wear it down. I will wear down its modesty, or my name is not Napalpitavium. You know of the crystalline plain the west of Revenant's Toil, do you not? All my research to date points to an important discovery to be made in that glittering expanse, likely the key to the tower itself. And yet, I'm unjustly barred from a closer look at the crystals by Nixes. Now, you understand, do you not? They must die, those Nixes. I will not suffer them to keep me from penetrating the secret of this tower. Penetration is essential. Don't know you don't care to. Best be a new way for me hammer find your backside. Okay. Okay. Was that it? Could have sworn there were a bunch of them that I... There we go. There's another one. Could have sworn there's more to that. Gulgaim. Where does a Gulgaim sees an extra pair of hands?
There's a ruined camp to the west of here. You know the place? What I do is recover what I can from the site and bring it back here. The gill's good, and the work is plentiful, but I'm feeling a bit done in, to tell the truth. I could use a little help. If you're looking for some honest work, use this sledgehammer to break the locks in the crates, and bring back a few of the boxes inside. Say 3. Yeah, we'll check out that rugged researcher later. Right now, we need to attune with this aetheryte. I'm not traveling. My name's Shooting Chocobo Porter. Oh, don't tell me it's your first visit to the shop. Oh, well, whatever. I didn't want to help you anyway. The suns also rise, according to Kakame. There is work and ready coin to be had from the sons of St. Coinage. You would but present yourself there. Peter, right? I hear you get around. I'm an adventurer myself. My name is Kakamehi. Hey, we can't all have an interesting name like yours. Look, I can cut you in on something fair if you're interested. There's a camp set up east of here in the outfit known as the Sons of St. Coinage. Scholarly types, you know, studying the what do you call it? Allegan Empire. It's apparently some sort of ancient civilization. Talk to a fellow named Nazi, Duzzle here, and he'll have something for you. Good folks, them. Tell him I sent you. The adventurers of Revenant's Toll have an invitation rite involving smelly seedskin, a proud tradition that only Algernon Bold appears willing to talk about. I speak for the confederate of adventurers who call Revenant Toll's home. Take heed, Pieter. We have a common foe, a hated enemy, a fierce adversary, and his name is Morbol. Brother Pieter, you hate this enemy. Does your heart yearn to slay it? Then do so, brother. Go and slay 3. This is a rite of passage, brother Pieter. If you ought to be part of Revenant's Toll, you must know. We must know. Do you true?
There, the crystalline formation. The ground shakes with rhythmic bumps. Different. Pick up these forgotten crates. Or at least, what is inside of them? This is so hard. Obtained a box of abandoned supplies. Supplies? I don't even know the meaning of the word. What are they? Another crystal formation over here. Now we must destroy more nixes. They're quite monstrous. All right. Let's turn in what we can and then continue. Oh, I can't go that way, huh? I see how it is. You already slew the Nixes. It's been barely... Well, after all, I am still quite flushed from my outburst earlier. They were dead ere my age was cooled. Oh, well, that's quite lovely. They had it coming, those hoppers. The Crystal Tower still full most of my mind, but adventurers bear some studying too, perhaps as a side project. Though this will be more of an experimental research, I shall find you a blood pack to sign. Here you go, cool guy. You find the crates? Good, good. Let's see what you found inside. I'd be ashamed of myself for hiring another one to do my own job, but there's no cozening myself. It makes me heartstone to go there. Calamity made me thus. In case you didn't already know, that was Camp Beverlett's toll, a hub for adventurers. Many a merry day and night I spent there. It was my abode at the crossroads. Never paid much mind to the name of these parts until the Calamity, but Revenant's Toll. Not exactly a lucky sort of name. I wish the 12 they had changed it. It wearies me is all. Going there and sorting through the mess, sometimes I come across something I know well, and it weighs on my heart. Looking brighter-eyed than when you last saw her, Goldline is ready to do a little money-making. Don't get me wrong, there's more to these parts than just nasties and sad memories. I was on a mud puppy run myself, but I took the salvage job, and now I aim to reap twice as many livers. What's that for? Thinking of the old touch trap, of course. Mud puppy liver fetches a pretty price on the market. As pretty as the petticoats as the cost for the demand, I wager. Here, how about you give me a little hand? I'm still done in, and it'll be worth the gil to have someone else helping me. You can fetch 5 livers, can't you? I thought this was my home, didn't I? Nope. Alright, this is my new home. That's right, you heard me. This is where I live now. This is a very crystalline place, isn't it? That's very crystalline, isn't it? Looks like a calamity happened here. Yeah, something bad happened here. Caetal, the Levmet. Caetal, the Adventurers Guild representative for local love quests of St. Conich's Find, is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild loves. Ah, another adventurous soul. Come to St. Conich's Find. I'm Caetal of the Adventurers Guild. It's my responsibility as Levmet to recruit hardworking, industrious men and women to fulfill the guild's many contracts. Be advised that these contracts can be quite demanding, and we cannot afford to assign work to the unqualified. Many of my levs would require you to travel far from the safety of this encampment. The creatures which roam Maldona are not to be trifled with, and I have no desire to send you to your doom. Therefore, I will evaluate you based on your ability to complete a battlecraft lev. Oh, and you should know, I was selected for this post due to my military experience. Do not expect your trial to be an easy one. I should remind you the clients explicitly request live specimens. It's essential you do not slay the Nixes. Once you successfully weaken your quarry, cease your attacks and attempt to soothe it. However, you must take care when attempting to do so, for if the attempt fails, the beast may be driven into a frenzy for a time. Okay, so you soothe once you've knocked it down. Wandering Breeze fears the expedition from the Sons of St. Coinage is about to become Gigas fodder. I have here a message from an expedition to the south. They were troubled by Gigas, and fear an attack must soon come. Head southwest forthwith, if you will help us. Nuzzle Doozle.
Well met, adventurer. Any comrade of Kukumazi is certain to be of great help to us. You are interested in helping, I trust. We Sons of St. Coinage have had our share of troubles of late, and your assistance would be most welcome. I think you would find it equally rewarding enterprise.
Nuzzle Doozle has a gentle task in mind for your first service to the Sons of St. Coinage.
The Sons of St. Coinage draw together the finest minds of Eorzea in order to bend their combined strength upon the Alagan in question. With such a lofty mission, some certain sacrifices. We've all left our homes, our friends, and our families, to be sure, you see. Many a sob has been stifled in this camp, I'm sure. Some of us will be here for moons, others for years. We know not what we shall find, or when. Until then, there are letters full of news from home. We take these letters to the sons. Hardly a task for an adventurer, but it will give you an opportunity to see the camp and speak with some of our party.
The Barbaros has reasons to look concerned, for not even a single hippogriff attack is no joke, let alone 3. You are the adventurer Peter, are you not? Several of our surveyors have been wounded by hippogriffs in the crystalline region to the north. It's astonishing how fleet and fierce they are in this region. Yet we must teach them to flee, not charge, when the sons of St. Coinage are about their scholarly business. I suggest you call a few of the hippogriffs, that they may learn their lesson. Hey there, sightly son. A letter from home. Thank you, adventurer. Oh, we were at professory together. What does she want? She's to be wed? How What? She's worth 2 of him, the great galumphing oaf. Oh, that'll never last. This music has gotten a lot more triumphant. That proved.